Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Matt DiNardo. November is National Adoption Awareness Month. With 850 children in Central Virginia and Virginia itself needing homes, now is the time to find out more how you can help those children who, through no fault of their own, have found themselves without a loving, stable environment of having that permanent home and family. And the National Adoption Awareness Month is the focus of today's Good News segment, made possible by Care Advantage, changing our community one charity at a time.
Care Advantage means that I can face each day with a positive. You don't have to go to bed at night wondering, how am I going to get through tomorrow? Because you already know they will be here to help you get through that day. They care about the people they're helping. They're special.
Don't do it alone. Call Care Advantage and find the peace of mind you've been searching for.
And joining us now are Debbie Johnston, Virginia's adoption champion and founder of Care Advantage, and Mike Yaba, an adoptive parent. Welcome to both of you.
Well, hello, Matt.
Let's talk about this, Debbie. This is National Awareness Month for Adoption, November is. Yes. And you've been appointed by Governor McAuliffe as Virginia's adoption champion. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
How do you plan to move on with this role? What are your plans for this role?
Well, Matt, my plans are to make more awareness of how many children need homes across Virginia, because there are many.
Right.
And that's probably my biggest plan, is to help with that.
Getting that word out there, letting people know that there are so many children in Virginia that need a home,
Right.
that need that supportive family, that stable environment. It really is important to get the word out there, and no better person than you to do that. You have that way to communicate to people.
Thank you. I've learned a lot. We have 2-year-olds actually living in cars. This has got to stop.
Right, it really does.
It's time.
Now, Mike, you are an adoptive parent.
Yes.
You have given the love and support. Let's talk about the steps involved to get to that adoption period.
Well, back in 2006, me and my wife at the time, we tried the in vitro fertilization. That didn't work. So ironically, we bumped into the foster child for Elijah. And we met them and we fell in love with them. So the next step was to go ahead and, adopt him. So we started walking down the path of that. In 2010, in May 2010, after the paperwork and all the stuff that we had to go through to adopt him, we finally found out that everything went through and he's finally ours. Shortly thereafter, we found out he had muscular dystrophy, and that's another path that we're going to go down. But he has inspired me in my fitness studio, my ride in Virginia Beach, to motivate others and inspire others to never quit. And had we quit, on him, and we wouldn't be here right now.
What can you tell people who are entering this adoption process, the steps that they go through, some of the emotions that they will feel?
Oh, yeah.
And then at the end, the love that you now have for your son.
Absolutely, it was tough. We had our roller coasters of emotions up and down. We didn't know what to do, what to expect. But it was the best thing that ever happened. Even with his issues, he's a positive child. He's amazing, and to give him a home, and not knowing where he would have been had we not, jumped in is difficult to even think about.
Right.
So with that being said, he, with his muscular dystrophy, he's slowing down a little bit more, but he is the most positive child that we could possibly, think of. Once again, he helps me motivate others and inspire others to, never quit.
Right. And that's really the key here. You're giving him the love and support, and Debbie, that's what you're trying to turn around.
Yes.
There's so many children like Elijah who have this story that want that home and need the home.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. Let's give you some information here. Again, to become a foster parent or adopt, Virginia Department of Social Services, dssvirginia.gov, 1-800-DO-ADOPT, c2adopt.com, and jfsrichmond.org. And of course, we'd like to thank Care Advantage for making this segment possible, careadvantageincorporated.com.